The award-winning Hat Ranch Winery is located just outside of Boise, Idaho, and is currently in the middle of their harvest season.
Jose, and then, but there was still like half juice, but it's like, so it's like a lot of just like skins, but there's like a little bit of juice, so we're gonna see what happens if it'll even ferment. I don't know if it's even that stuff's gonna do anything.
Lane Hewett is punching down the grapes, a process that extracts the juices from the grapes themselves.
You can see that the cap rises, and so like right underneath is just all the juice. And it's super foamy right now because that's all just basically CO2. That's the bubbles you're seeing, and that's what's carrying the cap, which is like this hard top layer to the top of the ferment. So we have to, every like 8 hours, we have to come and do these punch downs, and they soften up as it goes on, but like the first couple punch downs are so hard. Before I got interested in working there, or anywhere even getting into wine, was like 3.5, 4 years ago.
Lane went to Walla Walla Community College, graduating from the viticulture and enology program in 2017. Accompanied by his cousin Vince, they both share an ultimate goal: learning to grow grapes and manage a winery.
The first whole year was viticulture, and then the second year was enology. Viticulture is the grape growing process, like how to take care of the vines, and then enology is the actual wine making.
Walla Walla is a highly popular and award-winning winemaking area.
Walla Walla is a town with like 30,000 people is all, and you have 180 wineries, really high-end wineries. It's being compared to Nampa, and it's the highest, almost tier, I would say, of Washington wine for sure. It's a destination for wine people for sure.
Lane hopes that the Snake River Valley will see the same success, with his family's newly found winery, Rivaura, leading the way.
The soil's amazing, the climate's great. I see Lewiston as the next big place, solid wine region. It's kind of like Walla Walla in the sense that the climate is similar as well. The soil's good in Lewiston to plant, and it's only an hour and a half from Walla Walla, so I think there's potential there too for, that's an hour trip to go to a different, a whole different type of region. So when people do come to Walla Walla, they have an option to come a day or two and spend it in another wine region. They're so close that you can hit both, and it might be really beneficial. It was just an idea, and we called some people from Walla Walla, a professor at Whitman, a soil guy, a winemaker, and another vineyard guy, and they traveled down to meet up with my dad, and they were blown away at our location, and were basically like, you need to plant, like now, like get going. Probably 6 months later, we started planting. The planting process, it took us to plant 26 acres. Took, I think, we did it in like a 2-month span. So that's, I think, 40,000 plants or some crazy number like that. And then it takes 3 years before your first harvest. So we just finished our second leaf. So next year we will have our first harvest and actually get to start making wine. And the whites are stored in all our stainless steel tanks. The reason whites we do that so we can cool them down pretty much. And a lot of the times, sometimes people even do like Chardonnays and stuff, ferment in like oak barrels. We do everything in stainless.
Lane's journey in winemaking may have happened by chance, but he took what he was being handed and went for it. Pushing through school and now a full-time job, he still makes it up to his parents to help them with their grapes and fields. Having known Lane most of my life, I wonder where this passion had come from, and sure enough, he gave me the most obvious answer.
I like booze, but no, not really. I mean, drank a little wine, but I went through the program. I wasn't even 21 when I graduated, so I went through a whole winemaking program before I was even 21 and could actually drink wine. But we got to drink a lot of wine, or taste a lot of wine just through the school. You had to for educational purposes, I was allowed to taste.